It is not a surprise if someone tells you that you didn't get the proper price for your traded-in vehicle. And there's a few mistakes that people, customers, and even if I want to bring a car to a dealership, that I would avoid making for getting the better price. Trading in your vehicle can be difficult if you don't understand a few things, but this video is kind of different. And I understand this type of videos are kind of like mild. You don't enjoy these things. Like I recorded a few B-rolls coming back from work. I'll keep this video interesting, and in today, I'll tell you a few factors that increase your car's value and decrease your car's value at the same time. Few things that dealers look for, and few things if you look for, then your car price will increase, and you probably will have a better price in terms of trading in a car for a more expensive one. Without wasting any time, let's get started. Let's say you have a 2005 Toyota Corolla, and don't mind me mentioning this model multiple times because I just like the Corollas. I like Corolla so much. And let's stick with a 2005 Toyota Corolla. Let's assume you bought the car back in the days of 2010, and you bought it for like $10,000, low kilometer. You bought it back then, $10,000, good price. And now you want to upgrade the car to an SUV, let's say a Honda CR-V, or let's make it a Toyota Corolla 2020. You want to upgrade your vehicle, and your current vehicle that you would like to look for is priced $20,000, and your car you purchased back in the days was $10,000. So there's a $10,000 difference, but the car that you purchased for 10K didn't stay at the same price, right? It decreased in value because you used it, and now probably I'm assuming that 2005, or what was it, 2010, 2005 Corolla, 2005 Corolla is worth 5,000. You will get $5,000, I'm assuming, when you trade in to get a new vehicle. But you take in the car, and suddenly the dealer tells you it is not even worth 5,000. It's worth 2,000. Why? There's few factors. The first factor is your car is dirty. Second, there's a few engine lights popping in. And third, you didn't look for small details on the exterior. When you buy a new car, then the first thing people will look for is the exterior. And when the dealer is buying it, that means that he's gonna sell it. It is not like he's doing you a free advertising or free help for nothing. If he buys the car for like 5,000, then he has to sell it at least for 6,000, because there's gonna be storage fees, employees fees, and many other fees that will get added. So he has to buy it at a discount. So he has to buy it at a discount, so at least he can make some money. Don't be rude. That's how business works. You help them, they help you. Win-win situation. And first thing is, we know that everyone's busy, but a simple $10 wash every week will not cost you that much. We spend too much money on coffee. Even me, like I spend recklessly. When I go outside, I'm feeling hungry, I'll just spend 10-20 bucks on coffee, snacks, because I'm feeling hungry. I have to feed my stomach, right? The same way, when you keep your car clean every week, or at least 10 days once, you keep it go to the car wash and wash it, keep it clean. Then what happens, the no dust gets stuck in outside or even inside. Your interior and exterior stays clear. There's 3 fluids that has to be changed. The first one is transmission, brake fluid, and coolant. These are the most ignorant fluids you can think of. And if you're driving an old Toyota, probably they said that you do not have to change the transmission oil, but trust me, transmission oil has to be changed, because there's steel component inside the transmission, multiple screws, this and that, even components that I don't even know what they're called, like screw, this and that. When they operate, inside there's a friction. When there's a friction, then the metal gets damaged if there's not enough lubricant. Our 70% of our body is made by water. When there's lack of water, then the muscle gets strumbled, and then you get thin. You just simply cannot operate properly due to dehydration, and the same goes for engine. Transmission oil has to be changed, and the brake fluid must be changed because the fluid gets dirty. Same goes for transmission fluid. When they run through components, they collect dirt made by friction, made by iron. When iron gets old, then they release a friction amount of themselves, which gets mixed inside the fluid, and the thickness of the fluid gets more uh, based on the age. When the fluid gets dirty, it simply cannot operate the way it used to because the fluid has to stay clean. That's why we change the fluid for better performance. When your fluid is dirty, of course, you will not get the same performance. Imagine you get stuck and suddenly the brake fails. When the brake fails, it may not be because of the brake pads. It may be because the brake pad has to be insured by enough fluid. So when you press the brake pedal, the fluid has to push the brake pad, and then it creates a friction that stops your wheels from going forward. And that's how the fluids operate. Fluid is like, imagine this as a it's a push, you know. It works as a force, and but invisible force. So you have to change it, otherwise your transmission may get lost. You may lose your AC at the same time by changing something else, and that is the air filter. There's two kind of air filters. One goes in the front, one goes at the back. The front one is probably near the battery inside somewhere. You can just find it. And there's another one that gets directly inside the glove box. When you open the glove box, when you put your hand inside, and then you would see a filter. Both of the filter work the same thing. They purify the air. One goes inside the engine, and another goes inside your car. Um, they prevent dirt from coming inside your nozzles inside you, so you can breathe fresh air. Sometimes there's debris which gets stuck inside the filter, and eventually after 3-4 months the filter gets dirty and you have to change it to get the fresh air. When you don't change the filter, it gets stuck. The air cannot circulate inside the engine and the AC at the same time, because the AC also sucks water from sucks air from outside and then pushes it inside the car, and that's how the AC operates. When AC cannot absorb air from the outside, when there's not enough air circulation in between, then the AC itself gets destroyed, and you may ruin your AC because of the $20 filter change. You may forget to change the filter, and it's always important to keep a note. Go to your repair shop, reputed repair shops, and ask them for maintenance, what it needs, and judge by yourself if it truly needs this thing. And if it is a need, then change it, then do the repairs, and that's how doing small repairs can save you thousands of dollars. Your car is like a human body. When you take care of your body, when you moisturize this thing, eat healthy, you feel well, you live better than someone who doesn't take care of it. When you take care of your car, it will not tell you that she needs a bit of care, but she will give you signs, like signs of engine oil change, transmission oil change. There could be sound coming from the engine, coming from the exhaust. Maybe your exhaust is leak, maybe your brake pad needs to be changed, maybe the fluid has to be changed soon enough. There are gonna be signs of your car telling you to repair itself, right? But if you do not take care of it as an owner, then eventually by the age, the value will get low. And when you are trying to upgrade your vehicle, even if you don't take care of your upgraded vehicle, the same will happen. Eventually the value will decrease by not taking care of your car with small steps. Consistency is something that cannot be done by everyone. When you consistently take care of your car, you can hold the value over time. Otherwise, forget about it. And that was the whole video. Subscribe for more, and I'll come up with other informative videos in the future. Till then, bye-bye.